Special guest on the show, we have Laurie Bryant with Slo County News. Welcome.
How you doing?
Good. So you bring us a lot of North County and Slo County, for that matter, information around here. So let's dive into this. So tell me a little bit about your platform.
So we started a Facebook wall back in 2 years ago in hopes to get information out to the community. We started it in May, and then we had the shooting in Paso. I had hoped to get like 500 people at the time, and the shooting in Paso happened, and it pretty much blew up from there.
My God! Where are you at now?
24,000.
Oh,
24,000 people,
wow.
I think. I don't know. I don't really keep track of all that because it's, it's just an honor to be able to help the community. I don't worry about who's on it, who's not on it.
So what made you start this? What was your plan for this?
My inspiration was Slow Stringer, Matthew Frank.
Okay.
And then when he passed away, I felt like we had to he did such an amazing job through the county, right? He got us all the information of actual time things that were happening and like big emergencies. And then when he passed away tragically, I felt like there was another wall made, and I got on that wall, and I really liked that wall. And then I started my own wall in May, thinking that if we could get on this side of the grade, that was my original goal. The information real time things that are happening, because we don't have that outlet here. I'm not bashing any news agency or anything like that. I actually work with a lot of the reporters, but at the same time, we just don't have that real time. Hey, watch out, there's a pursuit happening on 101, or there's a fire that you need to get out now. So that was my inspiration. And I've been blessed. I have admins and mods now throughout the county that saw the same vision. And we're all volunteers. We all have real jobs, and we do this on the side. It's like I've just been really, truly blessed by the people that saw the vision and asked me, or I kidnapped them. They would post and I would say, hey, you're in San Luis, you want to help.
and that's really, I mean, for me, I didn't know about you guys until like kind of a couple weeks ago. And I'd see some different, news reporting and stuff like that. And some of them were, somewhat up to date. Some of them were still stuff, the last thing they posted was like from a week ago or something like, so they weren't real news until I ran across Slo County News and met you. And I was so amazed with the amount of information and up-to-date information. And I mean, I think the first time I contacted you was somebody asked a question on our page, on our What's Up North County page. And I went to you and said, Laurie, hey, do you know about road closure or something like that? And it's like, boom, you sent me this big old long paragraph, and I posted that and put, photocred or information by Slo County News. And I was like, man, that is a lot of great information. It's right now time.
Yeah.
Real time.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a journey. It's just been a journey, and I'm blessed. We have great villagers. We're very strict on our wall. We have no politics, no religion, none of that, because it takes away from what's really happening. So we have big time rules, and I'm probably, a lot of people don't like me because of the rules, but it's, again, my wall.
You got to set them. It's, if you want to go play and do, talk about stupid stuff, there's other places.
We tell them to take our post and go on their own wall and talk all you want.
Yeah. But you guys really bring everything, I mean, right to the date. I mean,
Yes.
like it's a rescue, there's a rescue, last Friday, drove by. I mean, you already had posts and pictures of it, as I was coming up to it.
Yeah.
And I text you and you're like, yeah, you gave me the information, what was happening. So it's really awesome.
It's not just me though. It's really everybody. It's such a group. I could never do this by myself ever.
So how many people do you have are your admins or your
10?
So 10? Oh,
10 of us. There's 10 of us, and everybody contributes in a different way.
All throughout the county.
All throughout the county. We got San Miguel all the way to San Luis and all the way to the coast. We even have Lockwood. So
really?
Yes.
Much happen out there?
Yes, actually. Well, they give us, like, the lake is really going up, and we're just lucky. We're so lucky because the people that have come to me or I've seen, you know, we have the same vision, and I'm just blessed. I can't say it enough. And then I have villagers, people that are on the wall that will post us updates like Los Osos or Oceano, who's really been hit by this storm. And it's good factual information that I can't be everywhere. I can't. I run a business. I have to take care of business too. But I try. I'll be out there driving, and all of a sudden my phone will go off, and it's like, pull over and try to update people, because I think it's critical that we know. And we know real stuff, not, we're not a fluffy wall or anything like that, but we try to be first responder supportive, our police departments all through the county. And the one thing I've learned is, because I run by scanner a lot, our dispatchers are absolutely invaluable in this county. I have so much respect for them, because they are the first line that gets that call, and they never meet the people, but they're the ones that we're yelling at to tell them there's an emergency, and they're calmly telling the police department where to go, how to be there. It's just amazing.
Wow. And so do you ever have like the local news agencies, do they ever kind of reach out to you and kind of get some information? Because it seems like the information, at least from the North County, and I would think, is the information is coming through the Slo County news, what you guys are posting.
I don't know so much. If I see the reporters out there or they ask me questions, I give them the information. I don't really reach out to anybody. But when we started talking, I'll give you all the information you want, because as far as I'm concerned, it's not about me. It's about getting the information out. And if you can help the public as well, or anyone can, they can have it.
And it's awesome, because that's what you said, is like, take it, use it, whatever, it's some places like, oh, this is mine, my information type deal. I want people to come to my page. But, really, this is the way that the community works, is the community goes out there. You're providing a service, essentially, quite a big service to the people in the North County, road closures, accidents, emergencies. I mean, just all the information, now, thankfully you're calling into our show in the morning, which is awesome. Thank you for that. And giving us, morning updates of, what happened last night to yesterday, and, what to expect today. So
that's where we have to do this together.
Yeah.
I think we should all work together. If everybody would do, like, unfortunately, like you're seeing, fortunately, this disaster has pulled a lot of our community together, right? They're helping dig out people. They're helping people that have been mud slopped in or whatever. They're pulling them out with tractors. That's what this is about. We got to stay together. If we don't stay together, we're going to fall alone.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of it, is the community, right? Like I said, in any type of a tragedy or anything like that, the community pulls together, and that's how you really love, and see what our community is.
Yes.
Is our community is what it is. And, people helping people, digging everybody out, helping everybody, lending that hand. And that's what makes the North County so, awesome.
Absolutely.
So where did you see? So you, like I said, your goal was 500. You're at 24,000 and still growing.
Yes.
Not even, it's not slowing down,
No.
And so at what point were you like going, holy cow, oh my gosh, this is
all
getting
the way
crazy.
All the way.
And so you said that you just gained what, 2,000, 3,000?
Yeah, probably just in the last couple of weeks.
Wow.
It's amazing. And you can't just hop on our group. It's like you have to answer questions, and our rules are pretty tight. So we've reached out to, I don't know how, I'm blown away. I never expected any of this. Like, I'm the person that's in the shrubs taking pictures of stuff. Right. I don't like I've never done an interview before, ever. It's not my thing.
This is Laurie, guys.
It's not my thing. Most people don't know who I am. It's the truth. And I like it like that, because.
Till now.
Yeah. Now.
Now, do you guys carry around like CBs or scanners?
All scanners that we've all purchased ourselves. And then I rely on, like, I go to pgde.com or the ChipCAD site, and that gives me up-to-date information. It's researching, and I do everything by phone. I don't even own a desktop.
You do all that on your phone?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want a desktop. Those little keys are too little for me. So,
wow.
But everything I do is by phone. Now, other people in my group, in my mods, are smart, and they know how to do all this technology stuff, but I'm too old. So Everything I do is by phone.
Gosh, I have to blow up each like letter and word to see what it says. It was from my phone. I don't
I
know
have
how you
readers
do
now.
that. Oh my gosh. So what time do you wake up in the morning to get all this information and put it out on your website or on your Facebook page?
Well, normally I wake up at 5:30 because I've got to get coffee.
Right.
And so,
Get
but
the
when it's a
fuel.
disaster, it's anytime. Like when the winds were blowing at 1:00 in the morning, it was like, okay, is my roof falling off? So yeah, I normally get up at 5:30, have my coffee. I start researching to see what's going on. If it's a big event, a pursuit in the middle of the night, scanner's going crazy, and I have it on low in the bed in the kitchen, but I can hear it, the beep. Like after you do this for a while, the beeps and the tones and the code
Right.
33s, or if a cop's yelling on the scanner, there's something going on.
Right. Now, do you have any, because I know people know you, and they know of you, they know what you do. And so, can you tell me about that kind of that interaction that you may have had with somebody that was, really special, that they're like, you know what, Laurie, your platform helped me with this, or, I'm sure you get quite a bit of that kind of stuff.
I think after the shooting, the most touching thing for me was I was in the store and a lady came up and hugged me and thanked me. That got me. But again, I don't do it for that. I feel like I owe the community. I'm paying back to community because I'm lucky enough to live here. But that was probably the most touching thing. And then last week I was down at the river and taking a video trying to show people what the river looked like. And a man came up to me and said, I'm from another state. Is it always like this? And I'm like, well, when I was a kid, but, and he thanked me for our wall, but I don't think that it's not about that for me. It's more touching that, like they'll thank us on the wall a lot. There's a lot of supportive people on the wall, and that's worth it.
Now, can people throw like donations your way, or do you accept any of that kind of stuff? Because you're a 501(c) or
no, we're just a business.
Okay.
We only did that. And I don't even know why. Okay. To be honest, I don't know why we did that. There was a reason at the time that,
that's always nice to have.
We do have a donation site, but again, it's not, we don't ask for it. I don't think we've even asked for a donation in probably over a year or two.
Right.
It's not about that. It's just, I just feel like, and everybody, all my mods and my admins in the group, they feel the same way. We're doing this to provide a service to the community, and we're paying back the community because we've been blessed.
That's awesome.
I don't know. We have one, but don't ask me what it is.
and Laurie, tell me what you call your members. Of
villagers. Okay. So this started because, their village. We're all in this big, huge village in Slo County.
I just love it. It's like you call you call it the wall. And yeah. I had to ask you. We've talked about it several times, and I'm like, Laurie, I got to stop you. What's a wall? You're like the post. I'm like, okay, so I call them post, and you call them a wall, and then you started calling them villagers. I never asked you that question. I just assumed that they were your members.
You're a villager.
I know. I think
everybody's
it's awesome.
A villager. Everybody, because that's what it's really all about. We're all in this together, and we get posts from like Los Osos and San Luis from people that will show us pictures of what's actually happening. And that's vital to us, because again, I can't be everywhere and my mods can't be everywhere. We all have businesses. We all have jobs. So
awesome.
Yeah, we're all villagers. You're a villager. Everybody's a villager.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, as far as for having, your page and everything that you guys, bring to, the North County and the people, I think, so what's our next step? So we gotta get more people, because you just said it at the beginning of all this, that there was, as far as like the local news, there's really, again, not bashing any of the outlets, but there's really no local news. So how do we get more people to be aware and follow your page?
It's word of mouth.
We need your villagers to go out there and
they do obviously
invite people. They got to invite people.
They are. It's constant. Like, I mean, we have 24,000 people. Like, that's beyond awesome. And if they can share it to them, it's not about coming to our wall. Like, we encourage our villagers to take our posts, get it on your wall, get it out there fast, because news like happens so fast,
Right.
Even the other day I posted, the Slo County Sheriff had posted a post about the evacuation updates and the warnings. It wasn't up 2 minutes and it changed.
Right.
So I'm not promoting my wall at all, and I never have, and I don't think we do. I think what it is it's word by mouth.
It just happens.
We're all in this together, so if we can help each other, and keep out the stuff, that other side stuff, this is a positive thing. I love this wall. I truly
fun?
do. A lot of fun, except I'm tired this week.
I bet.
It's been a lot of work this week. There's been so much information and it changes so fast. And we try to get it out as fast as possible. We really do, because it is important. I don't blame the other news agencies. How could they keep up?
Right.
They'd have a reporter zooming everywhere like we were. You're out at Nacimiento and I'm at the river,
Right.
So.
I think what's unique, about your group, again, you have your, 10 different people that are contributing to it. And they're just everywhere's, unfortunately, there's something happening somewhere, all the time. And you guys are at the forefront of it. You're able to post it right away. I mean, that's what social media does for us, versus a newspaper. The newspaper you see, that was, 3 days ago.
Right.
It's irrelevant now, to whereas the social media, I mean, this is literally the newspaper and the local news all on one platform, and it happens immediately. As soon as you get that, information, you're popping it up there and you're letting people know about, landslides, emergency, areas, or, road closures, or any of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, literally when you say up to the date news, reporting, I mean, really that's what it is. You are up to the second.
We try. Reporting. We do try. We really try. Awesome. I think that's valuable. I think that's what's important. And I think because we're volunteers, we don't have bosses up there that tell us how we're supposed to post or how we're supposed to do things. And that's why I think being the volunteer part of it is the blessing that we have, right? Mm-hmm. We have the freedom to not have to follow. We don't have to make advertisements or anything like that. And I wholeheartedly love the fact what you guys are doing. I think it's very valuable as well, because you'll put something up that's happening tomorrow somewhere here that I didn't even hear about. I didn't even know about. And it's just nice to watch your wall as well, or your news.
Well, whatever. We don't know what it's called.
I don't know the technical terms.
Me neither.
I have no journalism experience, none. But watching you guys in the morning is amazing, because it's such a break from what I do. Right. I mean, you guys can talk about things like this morning, the cow that got stuck. That was amazing. Amazing story. We need more of that. Right. I feel.
Absolutely.
And I just hit the mic. So sorry.
But yeah, that's exactly why we do it. And that's why you do it. And, it's not so much for anything else other than, your own, I want to know about it. So I'm sure that somebody else would want to know about it. So.
And Dallas, come on now. What was up with that, huh?
That was awesome. That was a great game. That poor field goal kicker, I tell you what.
Oh, man, he
didn't get a warm welcome. And everybody got off the plane, and then nobody was there to greet him. They're still at the house or waiting in the car. It's raining.
I felt bad for him.
Right? Awesome. Well, Laurie, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for what you guys are doing. It's really nice to be here, and I hope I didn't blow this too bad.
No, this is awesome.
This stuff.
No, we're definitely going to get you on again, and we really appreciate you calling in the morning. Serious.
All right.
So we're going to figure out that video part too. So that way,
I'd rather not. I like being in my pajamas.
Awesome. Well, Laurie, thank you again, and thank you for what you're doing for the community as well.
Thank you too.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. And we had Laurie Bryant with Slo County News telling us about this wonderful platform that you guys got to get out there and get on, so that way you get all the local up-to-date news. And as always, we can't do this without our sponsors: Escalera Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Pillar Real Estate, and 805 Customs. Thanks, guys. We'll see you again.